He said that he will not be able to come because he was working on this last film of his on Rossellini. Rossellini's life in India, his scandalous life in India. And so Mani could not come, and Kumar also was unable to come. I think would have been a stunning historic moment to have both these filmmakers come together with a bunch of scholars who have been thinking very closely and deeply over the last few years about this form of cinema which emerges in the late 60s and early 70s, which generally has been called the New Wave. I am super excited to see this film on 35. I remember seeing it nearly about 17 or 18 years ago in Pune, and it will be an understatement to say that it blew my head. But it's the importance of this film needs to be contextualized because it is probably one of the most complex cinematic texts to have emerged in India in the history of Indian cinema. And what I'm going to do is that I am going to take recourse to a certain academic jargon, and you need to pardon me because I still do think about this cinema intuitively. It's still in my head as a scholarly piece. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read a very short essay, an obituary essay that I have written. This began his career as a bispectacle 27-year-old graduate from the Film and Television Institute of India in 1969 with Uski Roti. Arguably, one of the most cerebral debuts in the history of cinema. It is placid, minimalist, and a profoundly composed cinematic text, making it Indian cinema's most rigorous experiment with the representation of moving images. The reason I'm kind of using these words, it's very important to understand what Mani is doing in 1969, because he's trying to not only create a cinema which was never seen in India, a cinema which was hugely intellectual. Now, I'm just going to kind of try a folk theory of cinema. This is what that works in my head. So I think of cinema as three categories. Like you have cinema of circus, which is what entertainment is all about. And then you have cinema of storytelling, which is very, very sophisticated form of cinematic text, where in India you have Ray and others. And then there's very few people throughout the world who think of cinema as a philosophical, contemplative, intellectual exercise. And that is what Mani's work is about. He's neither interested in the spectacular entertainment where you go and have certain kind of a emotional affect. Neither is interested in creating a narrative. He's fundamentally, and I would think one of the earliest and the masters of cinema who makes cinema of structure. Cinema where narrative is evoked through the contemplation and the technological uses of technology, of temporality. So if you look at most cinema, time is evoked through the usage of narrative. Mani, I think, is probably one of the earliest to use time to evoke narrative. Uski Roti gave birth to a cinematic expression that evoked the structural elements of cinema to collapse the dichotomy of time and space. It not only challenged the obscene spectacle of commercial cinema, but was also a scathing critique of Satyajit Ray's neorealistic idiom. Based on a short story by Mohan Rakesh, and for those who are not aware of Mohan Rakesh is considered to be, along with in Hindi, the main fountainhead of the Nai Kahani movement, which began in the 50s.